Welcome to the Office of the Treasurer and Tax Collector's 2019 Gross Receipts Tax Return video. This video provides a quick summary of the Gross Receipts Tax online return form. Please review our online instructions and the Business Tax Code for detailed information. I also recommend watching our What's New for 2019 video before you begin. It's important to have all your business information available before you start. The letter you received from our office has your 7-digit business account number and 8-character online PIN. The online PIN is formatted with both letters and numbers. You will also need the last 4 digits of your federal tax identification number. For sole proprietors, your federal tax ID is usually your Social Security number. To begin, go to our homepage at www.sftreasure.org. Look for and select File 2019 Annual Business Tax Returns link to access the landing page. Annual Business Tax Returns landing page contains important information, the instructions, and a link to enter the filing. When you're ready, enter the filing by clicking the File Your Annual Business Tax Returns 2019 button. It may take a few moments for the form to load. Enter your 7-digit business account number, last 4 digits of your federal tax ID, and your 8-character online PIN. Then click on the Continue button. Once you've entered the filing, you'll see your business account number and links to the instructions, technical assistance, and a link to exit the filing. For further instructions about any question, click on the words Filing Questionnaire. On the bottom of the screen will be buttons to navigate forward and back. The filing begins with a filing questionnaire. There are 5 initial questions which will help determine which returns you will have the option to file. Based on your answers to the initial 5 questions, more questions may appear. You must answer all the questions in order to continue. The questions answered in this video are for demonstration purposes only. Remember to answer all questions according to your business. The first question: did you and any related entities have taxable business personal property in San Francisco in tax year 2019? Click yes or no to answer. Question 2 asks the average number of employees per week, including those employed outside of San Francisco. Question 3 asks number of San Francisco employees. Enter the number of San Francisco employees as of the last day of 2019. Question 4 asks if this filing results in an overpayment, we will review your refund. Review for refund. Would you prefer that we apply excess funds to future obligations? Select yes or no. Question 5 asks, are you filing as a lessor of residential real estate, i.e. a residential landlord? If you answer no to this question, 4 more questions will appear. Select yes or no to answer. Question 6 asks, are you claiming a tax credit, payroll exclusion, or limit? The city offers tax credits and exclusions for businesses that meet specific requirements. However, most credits and exclusions require prior qualifications and do not apply to most taxpayers. Select yes or no to answer. Question 7 asks, are you filing on behalf of a combined group of related entities, or are you an entity that was part of a combined group for any portion of the tax year, even if you are filing this return as a separate entity? Please refer to the instructions to determine if you're filing as a combined group. Most businesses do not have related entities or members and will answer no to this question. However, if you select yes, you will be prompted to enter information on behalf of the members of the group. Select yes or no. Question 8 asks, do you have commercial rent receipts to report? Please note this includes subleases. The commercial rents tax generally applies to businesses leasing commercial space in the city. This question identifies businesses that may owe commercial rents tax. Select yes or no to answer. Question 9 asks, did this business and any related entities as defined in Code Section 953.8C employ over 1,000 full-time and part-time people in the United States as of December 31st, 2019? Yes or no to answer. When you are complete, select Save and Continue. On this page, you will see the tax returns available for you to file. For further instructions about this page, click on the words Tax Return menu. In past years, the annual business tax form required you to file the gross receipts tax and payroll expense tax at the same time. This year, the annual business tax form displays the tax filing menu, where you can choose to file all applicable taxes at the same time, or you can choose to file each tax independently during different sessions. You may not be subject to the commercial rents tax or the homelessness gross receipts tax. For more information on who must file and pay these taxes, visit the Business Taxes and Fees section of our website at sftreasure.org. Remember, you are responsible for determining which of these taxes you are required to file and pay. If you are a gross receipts tax and payroll expense tax filer, you will see 3 lines. One for the gross receipts tax and homelessness gross receipts tax returns, one for the payroll expense tax return, and one for the commercial rents tax return. If you have not yet filed a tax, you will see a File button. Click the File button to begin your return. If you have started but not submitted a return for a tax, you will see a Continue Filing button. Click this button to continue return. If you have already submitted a return for a tax, you will see an Amend button. Click this button to amend a previously filed return. You will also view a View Your Prior Submission button. Clicking this button will open an HTML of your most recently filed return. For purposes of this video, I will select the File Your Gross Receipts tax return. And in this example, we will continue a filing. Identification of business activities. Throughout the return, if you need help on how to answer a question, click on the I button for additional information. Check the box for each applicable business activity in which you engaged in 2019. Most activities are categorized by their 2012 North American Industry Classification System code. Answer the question at the bottom of the page. The question is, are all business activities wholly within San Francisco? You must answer yes or no to this question in order to proceed. Select Save and Continue. Apportionment. If you selected only accommodations and/or real estate, rental, and leasing services as your business activity or activities, you will not see this page. If you selected any other business activities and you have gross receipts from in and outside of San Francisco, your San Francisco gross receipts will be determined, at least in part, by apportionment. To calculate your apportionment percentage, enter your total payroll expense within and outside of San Francisco. Then enter your San Francisco payroll expense. Line A will determine your apportionment. Select Save and Continue. This worksheet will display columns to help calculate your San Francisco gross receipts. For lines 1 through 9, enter your gross receipts for the business activity. Enter the amounts only once, even if they qualify in more than one of the lines 1 through 9. Lines 10 to 17, enter any exclusions from your total gross receipts for that business activity. Businesses that select construction as their business activity may reduce their San Francisco gross receipts by amounts paid to subcontractors. The online form will require that you enter details for the subcontractor, including the business account number, project location, and payment information. You will also have the option to upload a spreadsheet with this information. This replaces the need to enter each payment individually into the form. Refer to the instructions for additional information on this deduction. Select Save and Continue. The next page summarizes your San Francisco gross receipts based on your entries on the prior pages for each business activity. You may have multiple rows of gross receipts if you have multiple business activities. Line A totals the gross receipts for all your business activities. Select Save and Continue. Calculation of gross receipts tax. This page summarizes the gross receipts and tax rate attributable to each of your business activities. Line F totals the gross receipts tax before credits for all your business activities. There is an option to designate up to 4.2% of your tax liability to the Community Challenge Grant Program. This designation does not increase your tax liability. Scroll down to read the taxpayer statement and finalize your filing by entering your name and contact information. The email address you enter will receive a copy of the return. When you are ready to submit your filing, select the Submit button. Once the confirmation screen appears, the return is submitted. Remember that you may be required to file other taxes as well. Click the Continue button to proceed. Next, you will see the courtesy calculation page. We are providing a courtesy calculation page for each tax you file. This page will show your principal and the sum of the estimated payments made in prior quarters. If you are filing late, it will also calculate any late filing, late payment, and interest calculations. The calculations displayed will not include recent payments or payments made to other annual business tax types. Click Continue to proceed. You will then return to the tax return menu page where you will see additional tax returns available for you to file. You are responsible for determining which of these additional taxes you are required to file and pay. Once you are finished filing all required returns, you are ready to click the Proceed to Pay button. Congratulations, you have now filed your 2019 gross receipts tax return. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about filing your return.